Allah says you are the best. Now, I already know that that's stressful. It's stressful. When you walk into the, look, if Kashif brings his basketball team into the gym and everybody starts whispering, yo, they the best, man, right? People gonna be looking at them like, psh, psh, whatever, right? Now, I guarantee you, every dribble they make, every shot they take, every pass they make, people gonna be looking at them like, they ain't that good. They ain't got, we could do that. Am I right? You come in claiming to be the best, you got pressure. It's stressful. Some of us don't want to live up to that. But like, no, I'm not on that team. I'm on a beginner team, man, right? When you come in on a beginner team, you can dribble like you want. You can shoot the air balls, right? You can pass to the person on the wrong team, and people go, yeah, he's a rookie. He's a beginner. But if you come in saying you are the best, oh, you got to show up. And that is stressful. And parents, you need to know this. It is too stressful sometimes for the Muslims, for the Muslim youth. They don't want to be on the best team because I'm not that good. How can I claim to be the best faith, the best religion, the one God, the best prophet, all this, and I'm up here acting silly. I got my girlfriend and, you know, I'm struggling, smoking cigarettes and tried some weed, and I stole this person's Gatorade in the locker room, and I made fun of, you know, you got all these things on you that you know are not the best. And so what do you think Muslims start to do when they don't think they can live up to the best? What do they start to do? Hand from over here, this brother section here, I haven't seen too many hands. Obeyda, your crew in there. What do people start to do if they think that they can't be the best? You start, okay, in the back, yes ma'am. They become worse. You had a hand? Okay, they join a group of people that will accept them for not being that good. Right? That is very true. Yes. They become followers and not leaders. How much time I got left? 2 minutes? Okay, I won't be that long. They become followers and not leaders. When you know, we all swore in. I'm pretty sure all of us swore in. Some of you swore in without even knowing it. When you were like, your parent came out and said, Ashhadu an la ilaha, right? You didn't even know it, but you signed in. All of us swore in and said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, right? Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. You in. But I don't want to be on that team. There's too much practice. Can I go to the other squad? Nah, man, you on the team. You on the team. You a Muslim. You signed up. But I do understand sometimes it can be stressful to be the best. Sometimes it's very stressful, especially when you have your parents and your siblings and your friends at school and the people don't like you staring at you saying, she ain't all that. She don't even wear her hijab all the time. Right? Or, yeah, he might be he pray in the masjid, but trust me, at school, he be hanging out with the girls. Right? I hear you say that all the time, calling each other out. He ain't all that. She ain't all that. But what does this paper say? Everybody's struggling. Struggling to submit to Allah. Nobody said it was going to be easy. I'm going to give you a couple examples of the burden of being called the best by Allah. Now we didn't even talk about, nobody said that the stereotype of Muslims is the best, right? Nobody said that, this is what they say in the media, oh, those Muslims, they're the best. We said this is what Allah says about you. And so this is what your parents teach you, why they make you work so hard. why they're so strict on you, right? I know it is stressful. Anybody ever seen that movie, Coach Carter? Astaghfirullah. No, just kidding. Anybody seen that movie, Coach Carter? Right? He worked those kids so hard. Why? He wanted them to be the best. Your parents, I know sometimes it's not fair. They are working you so hard. I hear the stories. I'd be like, man, that is rough. But the parent just wants the best for them. I was just today, I was taking a bus from South Carolina. It's a long bus ride. It had like 5 stops, you know. And I don't know if you've ever ridden the bus system in America. I'm not going to down it, you know, in case there's any people investing in Greyhound here. It got me here, but sometimes some rough characters, you know, on the bus, right? So I was sitting in the bus station, and I'm watching these people walk by, and I watched this one guy walk by, and he had like a really funny walk. I'm not going to imitate it because I don't want to make fun of it, but to me, I was like, that's a funny walk, you know. And it looked like he wasn't all there, you know, just the way he walked, like something was wrong with him, but that's a funny walk. That's what I was thinking. And then I realized that I needed to pray. So I always try to go and mosey around and find a quiet place. I don't like people staring at me when I'm praying and stuff like that, you know. If I have to, I will. But I was like looking behind this corner, and it's dark now. In a city I don't even know, like I think it was Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I was like, okay, not this corner. That's too dark. All right, let's go over here. That corner smells funny. All right, not there. So we were walking around until we found a good spot. So I found a good spot, put my bag down, and started praying. It was like right after I started praying, these 2 cars on the other side of this fence sped up, like, they jumped out the car and just started cursing. I was like, oh my goodness, I picked the wrong spot, you know? And they were cursing at each other. He's like, man, we almost had him. We almost had him. I was like, what is going down? So they were trying to kill somebody or something. I'm up here trying to pray. So I was like, all right, focus, Joshua, focus. But you know, I kept on looking up like, see if they're coming towards me. Are they yelling at me? You know, another Muslim praying in our neighborhood. Yeah. I didn't know what was going on. So they were mad on their own, yelling, but it kind of got my senses heightened. Then that guy that I told you walked funny, he starts walking up to me. He goes, yo, man. I was like, oh, my goodness. No. So I just kept on praying, and he stopped. And so I could see him in my peripheral. So now I'm like, is this a setup? You know, I'm in a city I don't know. It's dark, got cars over here. You shouting and cursing. Guy walking up to me. Oh, man. Alhamdulillah, the youth keep me young. I was ready to run. I was ready to book. So I finished my prayer. And I said, yo, bruh, you need something from me? And he walks up to me. And he says, no, I just saw you praying. And I just wanted to, you know, talk to you. He said, I tried Islam, but I don't know, man. He said, I've been Jewish, I've been Christian, I've been everything. He said, but I'm struggling. I got alcohol and drugs in me. But when I had Islam, I had peace. I felt it. I felt that peace. And I'm looking at him like, man, what do you say? What do you say? I'm in the middle of cursing, dark alleys, person right there talking about when he had Islam, he had peace. He saw me praying, and something sparked in him, said, you know what? I used to have that, and it was peaceful. This is why Allah puts a burden on you, because the rest of the world needs it. And some of us are getting lured into what they have. And trust me, when you go down that hole, you'll see that you don't want anything to do with it. Because the people there looking up at you say, man, I wish I could have what you have. I wish I could be who you are. Don't try to be like me. I want to be like you. I'll end with this other conversation I had in the military with my friend, and he was drunk. And If you're not familiar with alcohol, I studied it when I was a dare officer. Alcohol makes you say the truth when you shouldn't. It has the ability, the way it was explained to me, sometimes you look at something and go, oh man, what if we did that? No, we shouldn't do that. Alcohol takes that thing away. That, oh, we shouldn't do that. That would be stupid. You're not able to do that with alcohol. So you look at something and go, oh man, what if I did that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, right? And you go do something very stupid. You say things very stupid. But it is the truth. So I'm having a conversation with this guy and he's drunk and he's telling me he's tired. He's tired of the life that he's living. Why is he telling me? Why is he telling me as a Muslim? Because what he thinks about Islam is what you need to feel about Islam. He thinks that Islam is peace. He thinks that Islam is guidance. He thinks that Islam is what these people are saying on this piece of paper. This is who you are. This is who you are. Whether you like it or not, you are the best. You are the best. And alhamdulillah, you're on a team, because when you get tired and you need to call yourself out, coach, I need to sit down, you have your brother right next to you and say, I got your back. I'll play for you. But you're still on the best team. You are still on the best team, and this is who we are, inshallah. I want you guys to walk out today. After you take what you can from this conference, you walk out these doors and you try to be the best. And you try to struggle to submit to the will of Allah, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.